I am back with a Slimline die haul. Yes, I'm mad for my Slimlines, as you know. And I'm going to just show you some examples. On the right, I have my AliExpress Slimlines. And on the left, I have my US companies. Some of them are made in the USA. Some of them I think are still made out of country, but you know, they are sold by US companies. So I'm gonna show you the examples. Oh gosh, this light is bouncing. Sorry for the light over here, but still need to have it on. Alrighty, so let me show you first the big difference. The size difference, as you can see. This die now was one of the first Slimline dies I bought from AliExpress. And you notice I didn't put it in a video or anything? Because I just got it on Friday. This thing has been ordered since early April maybe. Or late March, and it just came. So, oh gosh, it's so crazy. It's stitched frames, and this is sold by KS Craft. As you can see, it has great stitching. And I did make an example, but I'll put that in a different video. This is just a die haul and comparison. So this one is 9 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now most dies, their dimensions from Ali will be that 9 by 4. US standards, slightly smaller, which is interesting because normally AliExpress will be smaller than their US counterpart. I'm so sorry for this light bouncing. There we go. There we go. Much better. So their dies will be, this one is 8 1/8 by 3 1/8. So their standard base card is 3 1/2 by 8 1/2, while the AliExpress ones are this 9 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's, you can mix and match them, of course. Look at that size difference with that frame. I mean, that's enormous. But why I also like the Slimline, which I haven't used yet, but when the trend ends, this can still work for me because I make big mini albums. And of course I can cut a rectangle, but I won't have this kind of stitching at this length. So, you know, my mini albums are in the 8 by 8, 8 by 10, 10 by 10, 10 1/2 by this and that. So these will work great as labels and designs. So I'm thinking, even from the first time I saw it, at first I thought, oh, mini albums. But then I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to do card making. I think why this works for me and may work for you if you give it a try, it's a cross between making a card and also making, you know, scrapbooks. It brings back the scrapbooking thing for me. You guys, I had to take a little break. My son came to ask me a question. And he's looking at me like, what are you doing? Filming a video. And so like I said, oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, these are great for mini albums, labels and such. And so this company, Scrappiness, catscrappiness.com. Let me push this out the side. Let me get the, I bought some dies from her because her dies, her Slimline dies were advertised at, I think, 48% off. Yes, you heard me, 48% off. Now, this is the hottest trend right now, so nobody's really putting these things on sale. And at 48% off, look at that. Nice scalloped edge with the stitching. Love it. Cuts like a dream. So I'll show samples in another video. So that's number one that I got from her. And of course, some of them were sold out. So, you know. This one is like a wonky stitched edge. Wonky pierced edge. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Same. They're all going to be pretty much 3 1/4 by 8 1/4, where you'd make the 3 1/2, sorry about that, 3 1/2 by 8 1/2 card base. And I'll do a video after this where show you how to make the card base with no dies. You don't have to have a die to make the card base. That's just cut and score. Measure, cut and score. This one now is an inside out. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So you can do the inside out, where you can either have the stitch detail or choose to make little frames with them. So you can, this has a lot of possibilities. So I got this also. And then the last one I got from her, which, yes, I'm keeping it in this because I don't have anything to store it in at this size. And it's still in the 3 1/4. I mean, maybe I could put it on a regular. What I do here, you know, if you're wondering, this is just Michael's or Hobby Lobby, whichever one, 110-pound cardstock cut to fit envelopes. These envelopes you find on Amazon. They're like, this big one here is, I think it's 9 5/8 by 6 7/8, or almost 7 inches wide. And I cut them down and then I put them in here with a magnet to hold it. Because, you know, when I have them loose in any kind of packaging, that's when I start losing dies. So I could trim it down and stack them this way. Look at that. I could do that, but I kind of like how it came spread out. So the smallest one is 2 by 6 3/4. 2 by 6 3/4. I kind of like how the packaging came, so I'm keeping it this way for the time being. But I have no sleeves that are this big, whatever size that is. And then the last one I got, this one, I don't think I got this one on sale. Did I? I don't think so. But I just loved it. I love the possibility. Again, wonky stitch on the largest frame. It should still be, yep, 3 1/4. So the US standard, well, this one is a little bit bigger, 8 1/2. So you would make this one 3 1/2 by 8 3/4, the base. So now the difference here with their wonky, let me see, Cat Scrappiness wonky, it's a looser wonky and a little bit longer. Look at that. I didn't know there were different colors, but this is from Trinity Stamps. So I always try to keep the company. If I don't put it here, sometimes I'll put it on the back, just so I can know where I got it from. You know, years from now, I'll know who it is. If I lose a piece, I can go back to their website, find it. And it comes with all these awesome bits, which I can't pull off. Clouds. Little clouds. A shooting star. Look at that shooting star with the piercing detail. So I can make a whole scene because I've been coloring critters lately. My daughter's doing diamond dots and I'm coloring critters. And then it comes with this mountainous bit right here. And then the mountaintops stitched. Isn't it great with all that stitching? There we go. And then all the stars, so you can do a day scene or a night scene. And then look at all the trees. You can use this on cards. Use regular cards, scrapbooking layout. Use it in your mini album. That's why I got this, because I saw the possibilities. Love this little shooting burst star, whatever. Those are the caps again for these mountains. So this can create, you can hold it this way, create a whole scene, as examples I saw on Pinterest, or go the long way and create, you know, like a hill, the sky, with your distress oxides. Yeah. I've been looking at a lot of Pinterest and YouTube videos and getting excited, following people. I normally follow Jennifer McGuire anyway, but now it's like, oh, I'm going to actually do something now. I would follow her videos and apply it to making mini albums. You know, ideas for crafts and such, but I never really did make cards because every time I made a card, I hated it. Alrighty. So this is the AliExpress one. Like I said, this is KS Craft. I'm going to put the link below. I'm going to try to link everything, even the Cat Scrappiness and the Trinity. So that's from KS Craft. I just got this one, which I want to do like a mixed media. So that's a brick one. It's not KS Craft, and it's KLJUYP, one of those stores. I'll link that below. This one I showed in a previous video, which I'll link at the end of this. This one comes from Becky Cat. And of course, again, my Becky Cat. So lots and lots of options. Here, again, the Becky Cat. And then I got this one too on Friday. This is lovely. This is a deckled edge one. See all, let me do the stitching. Stitching detail right here along the edge. Cuts like a dream. And then it gives you the word hip hooray, so you could do hip hip hooray. I was working on a card, still have to finish it, but look at what happened when I cut the piece out. Let me see if I can find a piece of, here I am and I can't find cardstock. And I'm a crafter, isn't this crazy? Here we go. See what happened to the die? Look at that, got warped. So it's cutting the balloon string, and look how it bent. And I can't straighten it back out. I tried, but it's just, yeah. I wish it's not the thickest. That's why I was saying these type of dies, don't run them through, especially with this sort of long opening, don't run them through your Gemini or your Empress, Anna Griffin Empress machine. This one kind of bent too. It's just too much on them. If you have no other choice, then go ahead. But these dies do require long plates. So you can put them through a standard machine, but you're looking at this type of plate. You know, the 11, 12 inch, the long ones. No matter what machine you have, it's going to be the long plates. Not sure how the Spellbinders one works, because I don't have that. I have the Sizzix Big Shot. Hip hooray, so I'm back to my old Big Shot. Had that for a million years, and guess what? It still works, still cranking on. Birthday. As a matter of fact, I think I saw a Sizzix Big Shot being sold on HSN. They're back on HSN. And the balloons, isn't this so cute? It's like Mickey head. Love it, and I love this one too. So I'm making a card with some little girls holding. You just have to, and the happy. Just have to finish it. But I'll do another video later on in the week to show you samples with some of these dies, because I'm just so excited by my cat Scrappiness haul, and then my AliExpress first dies, first Slimline. These two, first Slimline, last one's in. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay crafty my friends. Enjoy making your Slimlines.